Well, hello there. My name is Kamiko, and welcome to my old school Lolita wardrobe. I have been collecting Lolita fashion for a little over 2 years now, and I will warn you, most of it is velveteen, most of it is Moitie. I'll start off with my cord for today. I am wearing a Moitie cord. I'm channeling Mana Sama today. I have some lace gloves. I have I don't know when it was released because it was released a couple times, but I do have the rose cross necklace. I have I'm gonna put the library listings here because I don't remember a lot of these. I believe the headdress is from 2000, and I think it's the organdy or tulle headdress. I have Moitie's 1999 Non-OP on, and if you didn't know, it has a pocket. And I also just have some lace tights from our Memorandum, and I have some 2008 Moitie tulle socks. So I have everything organized by OPs, JSKs, skirts. I will show you my Bustiers in this video, but if you are interested in my shoes, socks, headdresses, bags, the whole 9 yards, please let me know and I'd be very happy to showcase those, but I know those are a little less exciting, so just let me know. Okay, this is my first dress. This is Metamorphose velveteen shirring OP. It was released in 2001. Some of my favorite motifs about it are it has cross lace here, and it has embroidery as well. It has a shirred bodice and corset lacing as well, and it's shirred in the sleeves. It also has cross lace as well, and it has cross lace at the bottom to make it even better. It does come with detachable waist ties. I just hate waist ties, so I don't wear them. They are stored somewhere, and if you weren't aware, this is detachable. I don't have favorites, okay? I love all my children equally, but if I had a favorite, it would probably be her. I love her. I bought her from a mutual. I was very elated that they messaged me directly asking if I was interested in buying this piece. She's definitely one of my favorites. No notes. I love Meta velveteen. It's like the perfect mix of old school and gothic. I love it. This is, I can never remember the name of it, but this is Metamorphose something something gathered corseted something, and it was released in 2004. Some of my favorite pieces on it are the ladder lace. I'm a huge fan of corset lacing. The sleeves are normally folded up, but I have longer arms, so I normally fold them down so they can be longer. It has a huge skirt panel. This takes forever to dry, just FYI. Also comes with detachable waist ties that I do not have on here because I hate waist ties. And these tiers are not fully tiered with velveteen, but they are fully tiered. Like, this skirt is huge. I got this off the Golden Fish app. I'm gonna say that for every single purchase I've made through Shanyu because I think it's super funny and their mascot's hilarious. Despite it being a very sweet piece, it's a piece that I cord very gothic a lot of times. I think it looks really good with vinyl, for example, or pleather. Unfortunately, I do not have the matching headdress with the ladder lace from Meta that came for this piece, but I do have the 2001 velveteen Innocent World headdress that comes in a cream or like antique white black colorway, and it matches this piece almost to a T. So yeah, it's one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe, and since it's starting to rear into fall, actually means I'll get to wear this piece. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is the 2001 velveteen corset. I've been told by Mutual it was released in 2001. Once again, it's velveteen, who's surprised? It has corset lacing. This panel right here is very good for cinching in for that corseted silhouette. It's got puff sleeves, and it's also flared at the edges. Once again here, it's got that very full panel, And if you're ever interested in this piece, it does come with a built-in petticoat. This piece is on the shorter side. I'm about 5'3", and it sits about as long as this one does on me, to where it reaches my like mid upper thigh. I also got this off the Golden Fish app. This is one of those pieces that unfortunately I do need to get it altered. The sleeves fit fine, which is not a common theme. Sleeves of this candor never fit me, but this is actually a smaller cornet piece. This piece in particular doesn't fit me super well. Okay, this is Moitie Velveteen. I think it's just called Velveteen OP from 2003 on the library. It's got a higher cut bodice, but kind of like a corseted silhouette situation here. It's got puff sleeves, there's the Moitie tag, and the thing I really like is that it's bustled on the back. And it's got these nice thin velvet ties instead of lined velveteen. Makes it so much easier to wear. Velveteen is like a fur, so basically if you add pressure to it, it flattens and damages the fabric. And with these longer pieces, it's kind of harder to move the dress out of the way when you go to sit. So I like when they're bustled with something like chiffon, I believe this is, because it means you can sit down without damaging the velveteen. This is a piece I have had altered. These sleeves fit me, but they were super snug, so I had them taken out, and then I added a bias tape trim. This is a piece that I got off Yahoo Japan auctions, and she's one of my favorites. I love the silhouette that this dress gives. Okay, if you are interested in getting this dress for yourself, keep in mind that it's got a zipper here and a zipper here. It is a weird experience getting into this dress, but it's not impossible. Okay, this is Innocent World. I believe it's Long Apron OP. It's a velveteen piece. It's from the year 2000, I believe. It's got this beautiful torsion lace, which is also on the apron as well, and on the sleeve cuffs. It's got these cute little ribbons as well, and it's super long, and it has a little bit of a panel on it. It's not like full A-line, it's more like half or quarter A-line skirt. It does not have waist ties, and the collar is not detachable, but I do not care. I love this piece. I like wearing it with and without the apron. I was thinking of like doing like an Alice inspired cord with this, because this is the only apron that I own in my wardrobe, and I think it looks really cute with the apron. This piece is very comfy, gives me like holiday vibes. I got it off Lace Market, and it was a really good price in my opinion. I didn't see any photos online from the library for this piece, so I might go ahead and submit some, just so that people who want this piece can have an idea of what it looks like. Okay, now we're getting into my non-velveteen pieces. This beauty right here is Kazuko Ogawa's Mini Non-OP. I believe it's from 2001 or 2002, I can't remember. It is made out of what I can explain as a neoprene. It's stretchy, but it's got a weight to it, so it's polyester based. This feels like neoprene. If you own this piece, you know what I mean. The white part is made out of satin, and it has a bustle on the back and fully lined waist ties. This piece I got off Rakuma for a price that I do not want to talk about. And then I traded it and instantly regretted it. So I traded it back, and now she's here to stay. This piece is super comfortable, and I love the bustle on the back. I've never seen another non-OP with this kind of design element, so I really commend Kazuko Ogawa for like trying something new as far as nun pieces are concerned. And it's got the famous little angel tag. I'd love to come in contact with the velveteen cut. Oh my god, that would be a dream. This next piece is Moitie. It is just a long corseted piece. Unfortunately, when I purchased it, it does not have the wash tag on it, so I have no idea when it was made. But looking at it, I'm gonna assume it's anywhere from 2005, 2008. area. It is corseted with this really pretty like ribbon. It's got chiffon, I believe, shirred sleeves, and it's got this really pretty overlay of this textured fabric, very heavy dress. It also comes with waist ties as well. Now, I got her off of Wonderwelt. The only thing that I don't like about this dress is these waist ties are so buttery smooth that they slip out of their knot constantly. I wore this to work and my waist ties came undone like 5 times during my shift. So I'm planning on getting them removed just because, like I've already said, I hate waist ties. Next is Metamorphose OP with cape from the year 2000. It is one of those listings on the library that doesn't really have any images, so let me tell you some details. For one, it came with this cape that is that famous cross lace that Meta uses on a lot of their older pieces. I love cross lace. All of the bows are tacked on, so they're not going to come undone when you're wearing the piece. And this piece comes with waist ties, it's tiered, and it's a very full skirt. So you could use a huge petticoat for this piece. It's super comfortable. Oh, and it's fully shirred on the sleeves, and all of the bows are tacked on. I purchased this on Closet Child, and I almost lost my mind when I saw it, because I used to own a 2002 cut of this, like a similar piece, and I sold it, but like I paid way too much money for it. So when this came up on Closet Child, I was super excited because I love this piece so much. I think it looks cute with or without the cape, but why would you take the cape off? It's cute. It's adorable. I love this piece. Okay, next up is Elizabeth OP from Baby the Stars Shine Bright. This is one of my favorite designs in Lolita fashion. I love wearing this piece for events and for Lolita meets. I'm sure you all know what this piece looks like. It's adorned in torsion lace, and it's got the fully tiered skirt and the beautiful long waist ties. Now, I'm sure you can tell from here, maybe, the piece has been altered. The sleeves are too tight for me, and I have gained a little bit of weight since I used to own it. I sold the first one that I used to own, so I have had this piece altered. They pretty much took it from the waist ties, so the waist ties are about 3 inches shorter than they used to be, but they sewed them back on. It's worth it to me just because this is one of my favorite designs in Lolita fashion, and I love wearing this piece. Tip: this lace likes to sag a lot, even if you wash it and stick it up. What I recommend is if you purchased one of these chokers from the Wirehead Shop Neon Glass collab, what I do is layer it on top. It helps to push the torsion lace up, and this does a really good job of staying up. So if you have the same problem with Elizabeth OP, pair it with this. Moving on. That came right off the rack. I was about to say, we are down to our last OP. This is 2020. I forgot the name, shirred something. Velveteen. Victorian Maiden OP from 2020. This piece is super soft and lightweight. It's fully shirred here, and it's got very long shirred sleeves, fully tiered, 4 tiers I believe, 3 tiers. It's very long. Up against me, it sits at my 2 inches down to my shin. So I highly recommend this piece for plus size and tall Litas and anybody with long arms, but this piece is very comfortable. TMI, but I have asthma, and those fitted bodices are very overwhelming for me sometimes, so I like having fully shirred pieces like this, and it's super lightweight. It looks like chiffon on the library, but it's not. I can only describe this as like cotton, and the waist, the bows are not tacked on. Ignore this one. They are not tacked on, and it's got tulle lace. I highly recommend this dress. I got it off Lace Market. Okay, let's move on to my JSKs. This is Reverse Cross JSK 2008, 5 from Moitie. I purchased this off of Lace Market. It has really pretty cross chemical lace here, velvet bow. It's got some overlay of some satin and some lace. It's got some really pretty lace for the cross detailing, and it does have waist ties, but these aren't actually that bothersome. It is just such a flowy fabric. It feels like some kind of crepe blend. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it moves beautifully. It has a beautiful snatched silhouette, customary of Moitie's brand and patterning. I wear this dress a lot. I just recently wore it to a concert, and I also wore it to work, and I love her. She's just so, you know? Okay, moving on. This is Innocent World 2007 velveteen tier corseted something. I also recommend this for tall / plus size Lolitas. Just look at this. Look at that. Look at how much that stretches. It is very accommodating, and it has got a huge panel on it. So this can take a very full petticoat, but just keep in mind, like that Meta OP I showed you, it takes forever to dry. It has this beautiful rose lacing, and unlike baby's pieces, the bows are tacked on. I'm looking at you, Velveteen Lace Frill JSK, because I used to own that one. I sold it for that reason. But I like when they tack it on, because when you go to wash it, you don't have to deal with anything. It also comes with detachable waist ties. I do not own them anymore. Do not judge me. I had to alter a piece. And last but not least, has some beautiful torsion lace on the ends. Very beautiful piece. Perfect for winter. Literally no notes. I got it off the Golden Fish app. Don't sleep on the Golden Fish app. Okay, moving on. This is another Moitie piece. This one, according to the tag, is from 2001, but there's no library listing for it. It is a chiffon piece with a velveteen like waistband, and it's got these velveteen like straps on them that are fastened with a button and corset lacing on the back. Unfortunately, the zipper broke, so I have to get it fixed. But this is a piece that has a pocket on it, and it is very long. The straps are not long enough on this piece. Annoyingly enough, they don't do the thing where they put the buttons on the straps, so I can move the button down without having to extend the straps entirely, but anyway, I purchased this off Yahoo Japan Auctions. Funnily enough, they spelled the brand name wrong. This is a perfect piece for work. Perfect piece for casual cords. I love her so much. And customary to the Moitie brand, the silhouette is giving. Here are some outliers in my wardrobe. This is ballerina style JSK Metamorphose Tom Stiffy 2005. It is this beautiful soft polyester blend with this tulle overlay on top that is absolutely beautiful. It has these little waist ties that I tie in the front and in the back, and it is slightly longer. As someone who's been in ballet for over 10 years, this piece definitely gives recital ballet outfit vibes, and I love her so much. I cord it in Shido Gothic cords, and it makes me feel like I'm in the Gardenia music video of Malice Miser. It also has shirring. It's not super accommodating like the Innocent World JSK, but if you are afraid of like not fitting the baseline measurements, this piece is a little bit forgiving. According to the library, they have this in black, and I would love to buy it, but I bought this from Mutual. Last thing, pretty rose lace. Pretty. Okay, this is my last outlier dress. This is Innocent World 2010 something JSK. It is adorned with this beautiful blue rose print. It's got this navy blue bow, shirring on the back that is pretty accommodating, customary to Innocent World shirring, and it's got this beautiful lacing. It is 3 tiers with a beautiful ruffled edge, and it does have like a nice heavyweight beige cotton underskirt. I recently got this off Lace Market, and again, it gives me Malice Miser Gardenia vibes. It is beige. It's not completely off-white like most of my wardrobe, as you can see, but I still cord it in a off-white way and it still looks beautiful. I plan to wear this to a gothic meet at my local con, and I'm really excited to do that because I have big plans for this dress. And like I was saying with the Moitie JSK, the button is attached to the strap. So even though these are too short for me, all I have to do is seam rip this button and add it lower. I like when brands do that because it makes it something that I can fix myself instead of having to get it altered. Okay, this next piece is a Moitie JSK. It's got a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side. It's made out of that same crepe fabric that I was showing you from that other JSK. It's got this very beautiful chemical lace. There's the brand. And it's got this ruffled edge with the lace that's so beautiful. I haven't ID'd this one yet. I recently purchased this on Lace Market from a mutual, but now that I'm looking at it, I think this is the dress that I used to own. Just because the dead giveaway here is the bleached lace in the back. And if that's the case, this is a dress that I bought from Violet Blue on Rakuten. And it was cheap because it had that bleached lace on it. The thought process I'm having is that I sold it and it came all the way back to me, which means that I meant to have this piece and I do not want to sell her again. And look, no waist ties. I love it. In this case, I don't like it because this is a piece that's starting to get snug on me and I need to alter it, but she's staying in my wardrobe indefinitely this time. This is the famous 2008 Cross JSK from Moitie. It has the beautiful cross chemical lace, the tag, velvet. It feels like velvet. And this is a material that I can only describe as suiting material. I do not know what. It's got like a mesh tulle underskirt and it's got velvet ties. I love when brands do this. Corset lacing gives you a more precise cinch without the bulk of waist ties. I have no notes. This dress gives you a beautiful silhouette. It's super lightweight and flowy, so it's perfect for summer. It is on the shorter side. The overskirt helps, but like if you put a petticoat down here, it'll be visible. Just keep that in mind. It's also on the smaller side as far as skirts are concerned, so I can't fit a huge petticoat in here, but this is one of my favorite pieces for summer. I purchased this off of Mercari and I snatched her up. This dress is also Moitie. It is a velveteen dress that I have ID'd and it's from 2002. It's got a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side. It is a pretty plain dress other than this really pretty tiny chemical lace border tag here once again. And it's got the velvet ties, but as you can see, I've worn this dress to hell and back, so the velvet ties will need to be replaced at some point. I purchased this off Mercari, Japan, and it's got a very nice silhouette to it. It's got the typical square neck bodice and the nice A-line skirt, so this is perfect for casual winter cords. I wear this piece to work a lot personally. It's very plain, but it's a piece that I can wear lots. It's not on the library from what I can see, but she's very cute. This dress is on the library. This is the Moitie Triple Tiered Gathered Velveteen JSK from 2002. It has this beautiful, like, gathered detail. It's got those same velvet waist ties and this beautiful velvet with chemical lace overlay and the tag as well. This is one of those pieces that I bought from Mercari Japan years ago. Sold it because the dress I just showed you, I wore it more often than this one, just because that one's got pockets. So I went, Kamiko, you don't really need this dress. And then I sold it, and I regretted it. Luckily, that same seller was selling that dress again on Lace Market, so I was like, this is my chance to get my baby back. So I have her back, and she's here to stay. This is one of my favorite pieces to wear to school, specifically during the fall time. I wore this to my first day of school last year, and she just has a lot of good memories in her, so I'm happy to have her back. Okay, we are in the home stretch here. All I have to show you left are my skirts slash sets, and then my bustiers as well. So let's get into it. This is a piece from Wirehead shop. It is pleated, and it's got linen, gauze, some kind of fabric like that for the crosses on them. This piece is so beautiful. It gives me like the perfect vibes for like a classic old school gothic look. Honestly, over this piece, I think it would look really good. I just got it, so I haven't had a chance to cord it yet, but I am really excited to wear this piece. I just love how striking the crosses are. Oh my god. Okay. This is a velvet skirt from Putumayo. Oh god, I think it's from 2010 to 2013. And I got it off Closet Child. It is slightly longer in the back. It is made out of velvet, and it's got this pretty chemical lace border on it. It's not fully tiered, but it does have a very full skirt, and it's fully shirred. This is a piece that I got specifically for my Celestia Ludenberg cord that I usually wear. It's very comfortable, and it can fit a huge petticoat. When I tell you these are stuffed in here. This is the 2002 Moitie velveteen gathered bustled skirt. And as you can see here, it does have a pocket. It has corset lacing in the back, and once again, that bustle that I love with my velveteen pieces. This is a skirt that I wear constantly. I love this skirt for work, and I love it for school. I got this off Mercari Japan, and I have had it altered. I say, if you really like a piece and it's worth it to you to alter it, alter it. It's your piece, it's in your closet. Okay. This is Metamorphose Temps de Fille. This is just a shirred skirt. It's got the Rochelle lace instead of the torsion lace from the 2005 skirt. It has these really pretty bows. It's fully shirred. And I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but it's a jacquard kind of fabric. It's got these little roses on it. It's very subtle, but I know it's there, and it's beautiful. I highly recommend every Lolita own a piece like this. They're really great for summer. They're great for layering pieces, especially in the winter when it gets cold. You can layer this under a JSK, which is what I do. You can also wear it as just an underskirt to like lengthen shorter pieces. It's just a great piece to have, and I'm trying to find one in white, so, you know? Okay. This is Angelic Pretty 2013. I do not remember the name. Now I bet you're wondering, Komiko, why the hell do you have an AP brand in your closet? Everything I've showed you has been Meta, Innocent World, Victorian Maiden, Moitie. What are you doing with AP? Well, my friends, my lovely sister went to a thrift store and found this piece, and despite it being sweet as all get out, I actually love this piece. It is corseted in the front, and it's got a shirring panel in the back, so it's very high-waisted. It's got this really pretty rose, ignore the string. It's got this really pretty heart lace and this bustle. And the only thing I'm not vibing with are the bows, but those are sewed on so I can seam rip them. The only thing is the camera's probably not gonna pick this up. This does have a pink tint to it. I'm assuming the previous owner like washed this with a red piece or something like that, because the pink is just barely there. This is a piece I might just have to dye black unless the Tide pen method can work on it. I love this piece. And get this. Pocket. Okay, oh sorry. I love pockets. Okay, last of my single skirts is this Gadaus skirt. According to my knowledge, Garaus came before cornet. So this is probably from the 90s if I were to guess, but I'm not even gonna try to find it on the library. I'm assuming it's not there. It's got this really pretty tiered lacing with like this cotton lace as well, and it's fully shirred. It's not as huge as my skirts from Meta are, but it does have a pretty good panel on it, and it's very comfortable. I recently got this off Mercari, and it's gonna be a piece that I, again, layer under pieces or wear as underskirts for winter, but this looks really cute with my recent Wirehead shop blouse. So I really wanna court this with like a blouse and maybe one of my bustiers. I think that'd be cute. Moving on to my sets, I have 2 sets. Now, I know you knew I had this, okay? I'm a Moitie haver. Of course I have this set. You already know, Flocky print set, Moi Moitie, 2002. There's the tag. This piece has this beautiful torsion lace element here. It has corset lacing on the back, and it zips up at the side. This is the box pleat skirt. Yes, it does have a pocket. I love Moitie for that. And it uses this beautiful, what I think is Dupioni flocked with velvet. It is beautiful. And it has the torsion lacing and the ruffled edge. Now I'm sure you can tell from the corset, this piece is altered. I purchased this piece for cheaper, like a really good price considering the market. And I was devastated when I received it and it didn't fit me because this is one of my holy grail sets. Mana was looking over me that day because by chance I found an Emily Temple Cute OP for $40 that uses pretty much this exact same fabric, because that's the issue I was having. Now I know what you're thinking, just use Dippy Honey. Well, I wanted to use the flocking, okay? The last set is Innocent World 2001 wool fur flared set. Okay, I said it was from 2001. Let's start with the top first. It's got these adorable pom-poms that everyone loves. Innocent World has this beautiful, soft and not scratchy. I'll be honest, the hood isn't that great. I don't think I have a big head or anything like that, but it's very small. So the hood is literally just there for decoration. The skirt is just a plain A-line skirt. It zips up in the back. This is a piece I've had altered because the original size is a 25-inch waist and there was no way I was fitting that. This is a set that I love. Fur Lolita is one of my favorite styles of Lolita fashion. I have these camel demonias with the fur to match literally just that one piece. I also have the crystal fur headdress from AP 2019, I believe, to match that set as well, because I cannot for the life of me find any Innocent World fur headdresses. I haven't had any luck in that department. Let's see. We'll move on to bustiers next. First one is this Maxissimum Velveteen bustier. I have no idea when it was released. It's got this beautiful lace on it, these velvet ribbons, and it's got a zip up back, but check it out. It's not an invisible zipper, it's a regular zipper. I love when brands do this because invisible zippers, I hate them. This is a piece that I wear with my Moitie velveteen skirt quite often. It's beautiful cord. A good thing to keep in mind is you do want to keep your velveteens together. It's just a thing that you're supposed to do to prevent friction, and you don't want balding to happen with your velveteen because that can happen. So, thing to keep in mind. This is the Wirehead shop bustier. It is a Goblin bustier that has this beautiful floral lace with this torsion lace. It has velvet ribbons, which you do need to loosen these to get into it, but it has a pretty well constructed shirring panel. A lot of shirring panels kind of give with too much strength to it, so you have a problem with bustier like sliding up and down because the shirring isn't strong enough to hold its shape. But this is very structured shirring, so it gives when you need it to, but it doesn't slide around, you know? I am waiting for Wirehead shop to list like a cape, headdress, and a skirt set that matches this goblin, because I need to live out my goblin dreams. Hold on. I have a matching bag and everything. I'm just waiting on them to drop what I need. I will be able to live out my goblin grandma couch print dreams very soon, hopefully. The last of my bustiers is the Moitie. I believe it's from 2000, but it's just a Rochelle lace bustier. It's got this super cute Rochelle lace. There's the tag. It's got it on the edges as well, and it's got a pretty good corset lacing back, and this one does not have an invisible zipper. This piece is pretty tight on me. It's a piece that I've been procrastinating getting altered, but I love it a lot. I pair it with my Rochelle lace Meta skirt, but oh my god, this might look cute with my Meta OP. Like, OP with cape? So, that is my wardrobe tour. If you would like to see any more content from me, feel free to like and subscribe, and I hope that you, yes you, have a wonderful day.